I don't wish this experience to any mother to see it happen.
7:04, and we have a Fox 61 exclusive for you this morning. The family of Mubarak Soulemane says it has reached a settlement in the civil case brought against 3 state troopers, as well as a claim against the state of Connecticut in the 19-year-old's death.
Do you want to point out this is different than the high-profile criminal case Trooper Brian North went through after he was charged for the 2020 shooting. He was found not guilty on all charges by a jury in March, including first-degree manslaughter. That case marked the first time in 17 years a Connecticut law enforcement officer was arrested after an on-duty deadly shooting. Fox 61's Angela Bavaro spoke with Soulemane's mother in her first sit-down interview since the verdict. Angela has been working on this story for months and joins us in studio now with what he's learned. Angela, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. A lawyer for the Soulemane family says that settlement with the state still needs to be finalized by a probate court. The family does not want to share that settlement amount, but says it is fair and represents some form of the justice they hope to get in that criminal trial. We do have a viewer warning. We do show the moments leading up to the shooting, and you can hear gunshots in this story.
Not guilty.
9 months after the verdict.
I respect the verdict, what the jury did, but I didn't agree with them.
Mubarak Soulemane's mother, Omo Mohammed, is talking about the decision.
I was very devastated. I was very confident with the evidences that the prosecutor showed.
19-year-old Mubarak Soulemane was shot as he sat behind the wheel of a stop-stolen car holding a kitchen knife.
He's driving down the breakdown lane, going almost 100 miles an hour.
It happened after he led police on a pursuit on I-95 that ended in West Haven when Soulemane crashed into another vehicle and officers surrounded the car.
Get out of the car!
Less than a minute after State Trooper Brian North went up to the driver's side door, he fired his gun 7 times through the window, killing Soulemane.
None of the cops tried to do any de-escalation.
The State Inspector General's investigation concluded the use of deadly force was not justified because North nor any other person was in imminent danger. We've heard your son's name, Mubarak Soulemane, really only in the context of this trial, in the headlines, tied to this incident and the video. Who was your son every day? How did you know him?
My son every day is very athletic, very energetic, friendly, until he became sick, still moving on, very in denial with his sickness, still want to be educated, want to be a business boy, want to be a businessman.
You and your daughter testified during the trial about his sickness, his mental health issues. What did that look like, and maybe how did that play a role in what happened that night?
That played a big role of what happened that night. Mubarak should have been killed. He was not a threat to the trooper. At that moment, Mubarak was in his episode of mental health.
North told investigators he was concerned for the safety of officers on the other side of the car after one of them from the West Haven PD smashed the passenger side window. North said it appeared to him the officer was trying to enter the car to remove Soulemane. At the same time, North said he saw Soulemane pull out a knife from his pocket.
Anybody communicate with this man?
North testified during the criminal trial.
At that point, I had it's almost like an oh my God feeling. This is happening while the West Haven officer, I'm thinking, is in the window because I can't see him. And I was afraid that he was going to be stabbed in the face or the neck.
We all saw the video. We all saw the evidence. What he's saying with the video doesn't click. Mubarak doesn't have a gun. And that knife is right on the right-hand side. He doesn't need to shoot 7 times.
In a statement to Fox 61, the Connecticut State Police Union says the organization and Trooper North will not be making any public statements regarding this issue. Now, state police tell me Brian North has returned to full duty with the agency and was promoted to the rank of sergeant in September. A spokesperson for the Office of the Attorney General, which represented the state and troopers in those settlement talks, says it would not be appropriate to comment until there is a complete and final agreement The Soulemane family is also pursuing litigation against West Haven police officers who were on scene that night. We have reached out to the law firm representing those officers, but have not heard back yet this morning. Guys, I will send things back to you at the desk.